It's whoever playing games. When I died, only voices on my grave. No superhero gonna come and save the day. All to my mind to help illusion all the pain. Don't let control it, it's whoever playing games.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we are here with another EWGL main stage and an interesting set of teams coming in here tonight. Omnia XI versus DINC Oblivion. Both teams not having a great start to this season so far. The Donut Bowl, as I like to call it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams 0-2. Omnia XI 0-6 in map count right now. And the side of DINC, they do have one map win on their record as well. But both teams gonna need to find something deep here in this series. But let's go ahead and talk about the teams here for just a couple seconds. Let's actually head to our map number 1 first before we talk about the teams. Where are we going to see this battleground take place? The Donut Bowl, as I have been calling it so far. Map number 1, we head to Scar HP. Then we go over to map number 2, Raid S&D. Map 3, Scar Overload. Map 4, DIN HP. And map 5, if we do go the distance, we're going to be seeing a Scar S&D as well. So it just gets interesting here. For the side of Omnia XI, you have Nova, Joza, Glowstick, and Cambam. And for the side of DINC Oblivion, Cerberus, Sneaky, Perk 30, and Shady Steph, all names that we have casted here before. But both rosters not starting off very hot, not starting very good into the beginning of the league, and it's just not having a great time here. It's a hard one to cast for. Maybe a fun one to watch for, because one of these teams have to win. One of these teams, something's got to give. They have to win. All of the things you can talk about here. It's just one of them's got to get it done here tonight. And with that being said, I think we're going to see the side of DINC Oblivion maybe take this one. They do have that one map win on their record so far. Hopefully they can bring it out and continue to roll here. But I don't know what to expect from the side of Omnia XI or 11. I'm not sure what they want to be going by. I'm just going to keep it with XI or just Omnia here for tonight. But DINC needs to figure something out as well. Both teams, realistically, not having a series win is definitely very hard. Headed into the later stages of pool play as well. So they need to figure something out here quick, especially when we go to map number 1. As we are loading into it, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have something to drink. Make sure you have some popcorn as well, maybe something to snack on, because this one, in my personal opinion, could go the distance. Both teams not playing very well. We'll see if that happens, or if one team can start off faster than the other. Just taking a quick swig of some water there, ladies and gentlemen, so do apologize for the pause. But we are headed into map number 1, Scar HP. I have a lot of questions for both sides, and I want to see how they play off as we head on into it, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the side of DINC Oblivion that do get the better sides of spawns here as we open up on into it. Shots going out. Perk 30 can't connect to the first one, but Shady Steph able to connect onto 2. That's going to be a big one into the opening part of this hill. We do have a little bit of wonky numbers on the kill board here. Cerberus trying to find one, able to connect into the back map, looking for this flip. Is he able to get 3 for his team? Make it all 4 dead now for the side of DINC Oblivion, as they do have a huge start going so far. Oh, we have the wrong name on the Twitch title as well. Do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to get that fixed over for you. Guys, Cerberus and Sneaky looking for something. As Shady Steph does connect onto 1 as well, as that's another 4 dead. And Sneaky and Shady Steph holding down this P1 time as we do rotate over to P2. It is going to be another one that connects, as it is a far score line here for the side of Omnia XI. They need to try to break into this hill, and nothing going their way. You have 2 players on that proverbial breadstick. You barely just hit 2 kills, heading to rotation for this next hill, and it is not going your way at all. You have not been able to score. You have not been able to connect on a lot of these kills, as well as more die. 3 dead, make it 4 dead here for the side of DINC Oblivion again. And Cerberus 6-1, make it 6-2 for him as he does get taken down. 9-2 from Perk 30 as we head for the rotations for the next hill. It is going to be a little bit of a better spawn here for the side of DINC Oblivion as they do want this blue side of things. As Shady Steph able to connect onto another big double up. Glow Stick now left up by himself on hill. Gonna have to find something to go his way as his teammate does collect back on it. Trades coming on through. Glow Stick able to find another one on the kill feed. As his teammates are falling around him, he's still the only one left up close to this hill as he connects onto another one. Now, hill time gonna be taken over by Omnia, but they're not even able to get a sniff at this first hill here as the kills come on through and they finally get onto the hill time. If you're the side of Omnia, if you're an Omnia fan watching at home, it is not looking good so far for your team. As they do get onto the hill time, they do get the better spawn of things as well. We'll see how rotations look for the side of DINC Oblivion as it's going to be needing to get going here as they break back into the hill. It is Omnia that are going to have rotations to this blue house first as the body shots coming in. Perk letting them know he's 13-4 and he is letting them know that he is not a player to mess with. His kills come back on through, but Jova can't do anything there. Joza, my bad, I do apologize there. As Cerberus does connect onto 2 more. Nova by himself. Can he find anything? That's another 4 dead. Full wipe into the kill feed here for the side of DINC Oblivion. Let's actually go ahead and head into a listen-in with their side as they continue to fry, and they have P4 time that is going their way.
One more truck.
Dead.
Dead in the back. There's one white wall. One's white wall. I backed off.
Yeah, white wall, still white wall.
Heard you. Stop warning you. Stop pushing out. Two mid. They went back green. I seen them.
18.
In between his door.
Came
Nice.
dead.
Good shit.
That's one P2 here.
I
One's
spawned
already in
P2,
the
yeah.
back. One's far back.
They should all be spawning on you and playing.
I'm gonna help you in the back here.
Yeah, he's on the truck back there.
Dead in the back.
Nice.
I'm hitting top green. One shot at the back. Nice.
Dead. Last
We
one
looking
should be
for
Tom.
2.
He pushed the back.
Weak on Tom. Back Tom.
I got time.
One's front. There's 2 front. One mid cut.
Weak. 2 in the front.
Oh, one shot. Two.
Here.
Another one.
Big kills, mid cut.
Come in Tom, run out.
As the listening comes in for the side of DINC Oblivion. Sounding very strong into the comms so far. Let's actually head into a listening and hear what those Omnia comms are sounding as they do get some more hill time going their way, but they have a lot to work through.
Back. One
That's
shot
too
back.
dead.
Watching
Yeah, I'm spawning one. It should be. One might be pushing.
80's one.
2v2.
80's on time.
Nice.
I got time.
That's two.
They're around me.
Yeah,
I got one down on time. One more on time.
Hold this. This is good. Good time.
I watch your show. I'm watching your store.
So I'm still on P3.
I got all your store. No one's watching P2 though. That's the only
Top
thing we
green.
have.
Top green Cerberus.
18 one shot.
He might drop down my cut.
Yeah, he's still back.
Yes, hold this time.
I'm starting mid
Yeah,
cut.
what's your plane?
One red.
It's two mid cut.
Yeah, but
One red. Watch over top green.
I'm nading mid cut. You're gonna have
Right.
to.
Sure.
One shot blue, two blue, two half wall,
Yeah, watch your back.
I
yeah,
got one
there's
cut.
2 enemy cut.
TK.
Half all weeks. Cerberus laying down white. Big on
Get
time.
that time. Get
No,
that
half-
time.
Make that right now.
Sit on.
Nice.
One shot side.
Top green.
18. Watching
Yeah,
right.
what's funny way?
Sword.
Yeah, there's one.
Two side.
Chitty left. One more shot.
One side down.
One more half wall.
Dead.
Perfect. Nice.
Nice.
As it is a great start here for the side of Omnia. Back onto the rotations for P1. They do get some more hill time going their way, but they are down about 100 points here, needing to get on this P2 more than they can breathe. And it is the side of Perk and Co. being able to continue to fry them out. As Perk is 23-13 right now, ladies and gentlemen, continuing to fry. As it goes back onto it, we'll see something happen. It is going good so far for the side of DINC Oblivion. They continue to fry here, ladies and gentlemen, as they open it back up on through. And it is going to be their side coming on through. And it is going to be Omnia XI trying to fight something off of here. And the nade kills do connect. Cam Bam able to turn and burn. But back on it again. It is going to be the side of Omnia back on the hill here as we head back on over to rotations 4P3. You see the middle fight coming on through, and Cerberus is going to be the first guy up on this P3 side, and he's going to get a team nade. It's actually his nade that kills him there, unfortunately. Is Sneaky now looking to try to find this next kill. Again, just the pressure from the side of Omnia XI has been great so far. DINC Oblivion looking like they're on the back foot here in the rotation here. We've seen crazier things happen, ladies and gentlemen, but it really has to be a full lock-in from everyone on the squad, and the break comes back on through. Shady Steph now hitting that 21-point threshold, 21 and 16 from him, 23 and 13 from Cerberus. Perk 30, 28 and 17 as they continue to fry here, ladies and gentlemen. They need to find some more time, though. Going back over to this P4 time, Omnia needing to rotate here. It is going to be the last little bit of time going the way of Omnia, but they need rotations in. As Serves just holding down this top window. He connects onto one, able to try to find more kills onto this outer side on boat. He spots another one, able to connect onto it, and that's another 2 dead in the kill feed. And the Shady Steph continues to fry with the SMG in hand. Opening up into the front, he can't get one. His teammates gonna be able to trade that out. And this should be where we see it done and dusted, but the hill time gets broken here by the side of Omnia. And I do not believe that anybody from Omnia is going to be able to read these spawns that are happening, as Perk 30 does connect onto another one. Last 2 up are going to be into the back of the map. Cerberus now playing a route into it. Shady Steph up top window position as Cerberus does connect onto one. That's going to be another full wipe here for the side of DINC Oblivion as they continue to fry. We'll see them try to open up this P5 side with a little bit of their time going their way. They are going to be very close into this one. 245, 246, make it 247 here as we head into it. So only about 3 points away from taking the map number 1. And they're going to be able... I spoke too soon there, ladies and gentlemen. As they do get some initial kills, but can't get anything else to go. And now they have to fight back onto it. And you can really tell why both teams not having a match win so far, as it's just not the routes that you want to see from a team right now. As the kills come on through, the spawn up gonna be favoring the side of DINC Oblivion in the back. And that will be that, ladies and gentlemen, as DINC Oblivion take map number 1 in a pretty dominating fashion there. 250 plus. You know, I'm not sure what we're seeing on this next kill cam here, but it was a big showing from a lot of these players from the side of DINC Oblivion. Looking very strong so far. $250 to $152. They're able to not get a 100-point club, but again, 26 and 21 from Shady Steph, 32 and 17 from Cerberus, 32 and 22 from Perk 30. This is a hard one to ask and a hard one to do for the side of Omnia, as they do lose it 250 to 152. We'll see what the next map brings for them, but S&D, you know, a little bit harder when it comes down to it. We'll see if that is something they can figure out. But right now, we just need to see a little bit more of this team play aspect that we are seeing from the side of DINC Oblivion. They'll chow stuff together. They'll be able to take the break together. And, you know, I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing a host switch or not, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you that info once I'm given it. But again, you know, the side of DINC Oblivion just playing the rotations a little bit better, playing the hill time a lot more, obviously, and playing the kills to their favor when it comes down to it. Cerberus, you know, really having a great start in map number 1. I know there were some people in the chat talking about how he might be frying off the first one, and he was, ladies and gentlemen, as we do not get a host switch. We are going to be staying here. So we'll see what happens in map number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be the side of Omnia XI taking map number 2, or will DINC Oblivion take it? I'm curious how we're feeling here. As it is going to be an interesting one. We are loading in here, ladies and gentlemen, so it should be just a couple minutes before we get it going. DINC Oblivion able to take map number 1 in dominating fashion there. DINC 250 to 152. Boys are looking good to take the series as we head on into map number 2. Omnia going to be on offensive side first here. As we'll see openers coming on through. But again, only one up here for the side of DINC Oblivion. He's just biding his time. And that is going to be Perk 30 as he connects onto the first one. His teammate's able to connect back onto one as well. Now Joza, knowing that this could be a play into the water. But Perk 30 just playing his time so perfectly. It's Cambam able to get one, but gets traded out here. Last one up for the side is Joza. He does get spotted out in the middle stairs, and they're going to play it perfectly for the side of DINC Oblivion. They get the retake. They get the bomb defuse as well, and that's what you want to see from their side. This Perk throwing himself off of it again. As we'll see the next round going for the side of DINC Oblivion. Let's see what they decide to do here on their offensive side. Shady Steph really having a great start on that opener as we do head over to A. Stun's already getting thrown out. Nades as well as a spot out for Cerberus does happen. He's going to take the nade check, spot it out, make sure no one is there, and he just drops it right on top of Cam Bam's head. And it's not going to be great for him as it continues to not go the way of Omnia. The A-bomb going to get planted here as it does not actually. And that's going to be a 2 dead. Now Nova collecting with 2, but it is going to be a 1v2 now left up to Joza as he does pick up the sniper. Having to deal with a couple here. It is Perk and Sneaky. This Perk does get spotted out into that top window position. Sneaky, the only one not known. As they do pass each other, and Perk gets absolutely turned on there. As Joza now knows he could be into the middle of the map, but he needs to try to defuse this. As Sneaky does get spotted out. Not actually. It is going to be Nova or Joza that does get spotted out there, and it does not go their way. DINC Oblivion continue to fry here, ladies and gentlemen, showing high prowess in both modes right now. Only had one map win when it came to it, but still, this is the battle of the donuts here, ladies and gentlemen, and so far, so good. If you're the side of DINC Oblivion, they have not been able to win one series so far. Neither is Omnia, but really, just looking like the better team is the side of DINC Oblivion, playing together, playing very, very strongly when it comes to these retakes. Now it's going to be the side of Omnia that needs to try to find something, as it's 0-2 for 2 of their players. The donut camp could be coming up for them, and Cerberus with the shot on the connection on the glow stick knocks him back down into this next round as well. 0-3 for him. If Cam Bam is able to get one, it's actually Nova there that's able to get one as he hops back into the water. Looking for more is Cerberus as the smoke does go on through. This is where we see plays go on a lot. And now this could be the first round here for Omnia as they do connect onto it. That's going to be a 1-2 now scoreline for the side of DINC Oblivion still. But really off the back of this man on your screen, Nova 5-2. And it is just not going the way right now, but they need to continue to show this uptick of pressure Remember, after this next round, we'll throw on the donut cams. At least 2 players from the side of Omnia looking to be put on that donut cam. This Perk 30 now looking to try to find some more plays going his way as we head over to their offensive side. We could still go back up 2 rounds. The sniper through the middle of the map is going to be the play. Nothing comes through with that nade connection as Shady Steph does get spotted out on the push up through. He's going to be your bomb carrier. As a slowdown happens here for a second. Perk 30 able to get the first blood into the middle of the map. And again, the stun check comes on through from Shady, but can't get anything to connect onto it. He wants to make sure that he's not going to get wrapped here. And again, Perk 30 holding down that money window position. The bomb is going to be going down as he backs up into stairs. Perk 30 holding the blotter stairs as well, knowing that players could be up on this position as Cam Bam just doesn't clear the corner. And now one could be coming, and it is going to be Perk 30. It is now into the 2v2. Cerberus and Sneaky, the side of DINC Oblivion, lose this one. It is not going to be good for them, and they do so. Oh my gosh, in the 4v3. Oh no. DINC can't get it going. 2-2 now tied. Ooh, a little bit of a breakdown there coming from the DINC Oblivion side as they get bombed down, and it's just after that does not go their way, unfortunately. As we will see those donuts do appear out. Krispy Kreme, you gotta sponsor us with as many donuts as we've been putting up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, get us a sponsor for Krispy Kreme, because that would be great. As we do open up here, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Bam still on that donut, needing to try to find something. And the spot out through the water is going to happen for Nova onto Perk 30 again. This water route just has not worked for them as his bomb planter is going to get picked up. Shady Steph, though, traded out as the smoke comes on through. Now Cerberus in a position where he could try to find something. Joza knows he's here. Nade getting thrown out. Sneaky able to connect back onto one. Now in the 2v2 situation, Jova and Cam Bam versus Cerberus. And actually, it's just going to be Cam left up by himself as he connects one. Oh, that was a 1v1 situation. My bad, chat. I did not peep it. It was going really back and forth. I do believe Cerberus just not able to finish it. She does get traded out pretty quickly there on the reach out. You just playing the time a little bit too fast again. This bomb does go down. Now 3-2 favoring the side of Omnia. Whoever had them not bringing themselves back into this one. This was not on my scorecard here, ladies and gentlemen, as it is looking good so far for him. We'll see what this next play looks like. The nades come on through. Perk 30. Oh, gonna get picked up by a nade. Just having some terrible timing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Cerberus does spot out one through mid. Can he spot out anymore? He does, but 3 now pushing up through the mid thing. And Sneaky laughed up by himself. Bomb gonna be down up top ring. Cam Bam trying to figure out where this player is gonna be, but Sneaky also making some routes happen now. Cam Bam does read it and does get the final kill. And now up into the scoreline. Up 2 for the first time is the side of Omnia as they continue have this uptick rate of play so far. As we head into the next round, ladies and gentlemen, 4-2 here favoring Omnia. As we head into the next round, it's going to be their offensive side. They can go 3 rounds up right now, bring themselves back into the series with a pretty hot start in the S&D. It is going to be back onto it. Cam Bam at one point was 0-3. Now 3-3. Nova does spot up one into Laundry. Can he find anything else, though? There's a spot out through mid. Cam does get traded out. Bomb still into this bottom art position. And Shady Steph now reads the play. Again, so far, so good. As it is going to be a pickup trade out kills, but Omnia still down one man. The bomb does fall, make it down two. And that's going to be that. Omnia just a little too passive on the offensive side there. 4-3 now. Yeah, Viper, it's a hard point was not looking good for the boys. That's all I'll say. The hard point was not looking good for him. It's unfortunate, actually. But I still think this is a very close S&D so far. You know, we could potentially meet that round 11. Both teams had their rounds so far. Now only down one round is DINC Oblivion. They did have the lead for a little bit. Now they, are down. But again, they need to try to find some kind of inkling of a play here. They just haven't executed correctly onto a site yet. Neither has Omnia, really. It's just been a bang out onto both sides, and then we figured out where the kills are going to lie, where the kills are going to go. As the smoke comes on through for Cerberus, is the plant going to be going down? Cerberus finding the plant again, left up in the 3v3 retake on the cards here for Omnia. And again, one of those things that we just have to see go their way if they want to continue this series. They need to have this 1-1 scoreline headed into map number 3. Their respawn not looking very good as they do slide over each other. I do not believe this read comes through. As again, the kills go their way. That's 2 dead. Last up is going to be Sneaky. Bomb getting diffused here. Can he spot out this first player? And that's just going to be the round, ladies and gentlemen, as the bomb's just going to get diffused. And Omnia up 2 rounds, 1 round away from taking the map in a 5-3 situation. They were down 3 rounds at the beginning there, ladies and gentlemen, bringing themselves back into it. See what they can do on this next offensive side for themselves. Offense for both sides have been a little bit stagnant here as we head into this next round. 5-3, and everybody looking to continue to show their map presence. 4-7 from literally everybody but Shady on the other side, which is kind of crazy. We do see this B bang out play again from the side of Omnia. 20 health on Nova as he does try to reach out and plant this bomb. 1-for-1 trade does come on through. Sneaky able to get a sneaky play onto it. And again, it is going to be the side of DINC Oblivion that take another round. But really not relenting that lead so far. Since they picked it up, is the side of Omnia. Both teams not having a great start into the league. Both 0-2. DINC Oblivion being the only one that has a map win as well. And this is going to be the first map win here on the season for the side of Omnia if they can get it to go their way. But realistically, they need to find these kills first. Shady Steph into the middle of the map. I do believe spots out a shoulder there. And able to not get it as Cam Bam does get the kill on the initial there. Now Cerberus going to be pushing up mid-stairs again, and he's going to be going down as well. Actually, Sneaky going down. That's 3 dead. All dead. And Omnia, Omnia 11 able to bring out their first map win of the season there. They're able to win 1 on the side of DINC Oblivion. We are tied up at 1s, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get that final scorecard up there for you in just a couple of seconds. But Joseph having a good start, 7-6. Started to slow down in the later half of it. We put the donut on Cam Bam, and he went 6-5 to finish us off. 10-6 from Nova, 9-7 from Joza, and 7-6 from Glowstick. All having a great start here so far, as we are going to head to a you know, we are going to head to another interesting map. Scar did not look good on map number 1 for them. They need to try to continue to show their dominance here later in this map series. Yeah, I'm just ready to be surprised what I see here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens, as it is going to be a very interesting one. A 6-4 decider there in the S&D, as we'll see the side of Omnia 11, DINC Oblivion looking to try to go up another round here in our third mode. It's going to be a Scar overload, you know, one of those maps where you want the better side off the rip, maybe the better side on second half even as well. We'll see if that can happen. You know, blue side being a little bit lackluster when it comes down to it. You can really spawn trap if you're not on the blue side. And Omnia did not look good on this map in the hard point. So they need to try to bring themselves back into it. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break and get you right into the action when we come back into map number 3, DINC Oblivion versus Omnia 11. Who is going to be able to win it? We'll find out here who's going to take the lead in the series. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head on into map number 3. And me in production, we're talking about it a little bit here. If the side of Omnia can pull themselves into this one, I do believe we could be seeing a map number 5, ladies and gentlemen. But that's a big if. Their last respawn game mode did not look very good. As we head back into it, Nova looking for this initial time to try to find something to go his way as he spots out one, can't get the kill to go as it's 2 dead. Now for the side of Omnia, and DINC Oblivion already pushing up. No one spotted Shady, man. You gotta spot this guy out. What are we doing? If we do not spot him out, we do not get the point going in, and it is gonna be the side of DINC Oblivion here that are able to score first. We will see if they continue that uptick of pressure. This is really the bad side here for the side of DINC Oblivion, is they are on the worst of sides. We'll see if they can continue to hold this perk 30 with some crazy shots going in, but he does get traded out. Pistol coming on through. Can't get the second one to go, unfortunately, as Cambam does get taken down. Cerberus now left up by himself in this top green position. They just really do not want to take this point quite yet. Glowstick does spot out one. More kills trying to go the way. Shady Steph looking for these initial kills up top. As the spot out does happen, that's going to be one for Sneaky in top green. Can he find anything else? Cambam able to find one on the front door of P5. That's going to be a 4-wipe now for the side of Omnia. This should be the go button. They need to have blockers in. We've talked about this before. This spawn trap on top blue can be very abysmal, but all for die for the other side, and DINC Oblivion back on the retake here. Looking very strong so far. As it is a back and forth, but 2 do fall, make it 3 here. Close up to the kill. Again, perk 30 able to get another one on the kill feed. And he's telling his teammates maybe to rotate towards the A site here. Only one going to be on this A site. 8 point to Chow, and it's not going to go their way. Just no one not thinking that they're going to be there. Again, another 3 dead for the side of DINC Oblivion. Sneaky, the only one super positive so far. As perk 30 able to connect on to 2. He's telling me to shut up about positive as he goes 3 there. And again, 8 and 3 from the young man as the capture point does get picked up. And this push could come out either side as he does just play the corners. Wait for his teammates to get some of these picks. They find one, find 2. Looking for this wipe on the re-aggress. Gonna be another 2 big pickup here that does happen. Pistol kill can't go on through, but Nova connecting with a triple of his own as he is on a 4 streak, now pushing up to find the pressure and offensive side to go their way. Back and forth. As it is going to be a pinstripe kill feed for now. Looking for this first score, but it does not go in. This Glowstick now looking to try to find some of these players around the capture. Play some OE. It does finally go in for the side of Omnia. Now we are tied at 1s. You have to clear your spawn if you're the side of DINC Oblivion. Still have not done that so far. Cerberus able to get the stun check onto 1. He does hop over, can't get the second one to go. And as again, the capture zone does get picked up by perk 30. It's going to be a first pistol kill for him. Sneaky also connecting onto 1, looking to try to hold these spawners back into the spawn. And again, so far so good. But we should go into a listen-in with the side of Omnia as they really need to hold this defensive line and not allow the side of DINC Oblivion to score another one.
Sticky dead. Sticky dead. Last kid. He's going to the bomb. He's going to the bomb. He's taking that mid. No, he's still there. He's still there.
Absolute behind 18.
Nice. Good
Behind 18 service. Going to shop. Going to shop. Going to shop.
Shot one shot. Oh, he's red. Yeah.
Hold up.
Upper dead.
I pinch you.
There's 2 on me. 1 mid cut, 1 on 1 P1, 1 shop. 1 P1, 1 shop.
Stay left.
Absolute shady. Shady for shop right now. Absolute.
They're going A. They're still
Yeah.
Nice.
There's one in our spawn. One in our spawn.
Yeah, push up in our spawn. Shady push up in our spawn. Weak.
No, serves a bullet on the spike. Nice.
Serve that.
Nice.
Oh man, that was.
Show me right now. 3. 1 top blue and 1 top red. 1 top blue, 1 top red. Shoot bottom if not. Bottom left. 2.
Absolute, bro, on spike.
Nice. One more serve.
Nice, all good, all good. Good shit, good shit, good shit.
And halftime comes in, tied at ones, ladies and gentlemen. They have done the hard work here, but they have an even harder task upon them as we head over to side switch. This is really where we can see the second half not go the way of Omnia. They need to bring it back in. This could be a hard one for them as they are going to be on the worst side of things. But again, just a slow start from the side of DINC Oblivion as well. We can continue to try to see some kind of inkling going their way, but we're tied at ones. We really need to see a fast score maybe here by the side of Omnia to get themselves in the lead and just a coasting into this one. Because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, me and production talking into the back end of things, we really think if the side of Omnia can and will be able to maybe potentially take this map, we will be going to a map number 5. It's perk 30. And it does get traded out. It's an instant 2-for-2 down on both sides as we do head back into the rotation of things. And again, it is going to be another connection onto things for the side of Omnia. As the middle of the map plays coming in so far. But Nova able to connect onto one anymore is not going to go his way as it is going to be Glowstick up by himself. But that's a 4 dead now and a wipe. That could be very potentially good for this side. And the spawn trap could be coming in now if you're the side of DINC Oblivion. But again, you need to find it quickly as a recap is going to be in. Burke by himself into this store position does get taken care of. And again, Shady Steph able to spot out 1, able to spot out 2 as he does get both of them. Now left up on to P1 as he gets another one as well. Now looking to play these spawners. Only 1 left up onto it for Omnia. No one picking up the point, though, here for the side of DINC Oblivion. Cerberus now by himself. Just playing some AoE, and again, this is where their side could have a potential score come in. Sneaky, though, able to connect onto 2 before he gets taken down. Now Shady Steph left up close to this site as he's just looking to try to find a route to go their way. As his teammates are going to be in. Kills come on through, and that's going to be another 3 dead here for the side of Omnia, looking to push out the point. The spot out does happen, and the kills come on through. As the players do have blockers in position, and now Joza trying to find something to go his way as Cambam by himself. Nova able to connect onto 1, and the score goes on through here for Omnia with about 2:50 left to play. This is what you want to see if you're an Omnia fan. And definitely so again, as the kills come on through again for Nova. 21 and 19 on a 2 streak. This rechain could be coming on through as well, as no one is home here on this A site. And that's going to be another score in for the side of Omnia as they connect back onto it. Now up 2 points with about 2 minutes left to play. This is still doable if you're the side of DINC Oblivion. You need to keep it locked in. You need to keep it tight here as Cambam able to connect back onto it with a 2 dead. He does get traded out. Teammates trying to find each other. And again, not going to go their way is Glowstick able to get another kill into the feed. And it goes back again for another potential score as it is going to be another 3 dead. Make it all 4 here for the side of DINC Oblivion. Let's head into a listen-in with them as they need 2 scores to keep themselves alive in this map number 3.
Heard that.
Oh, fuck, he's back A. I tried to do some sneaky shit.
Me too.
One stop blue.
Cam's
Alright,
on
going
plane
left.
heady. Cam on plane heady here.
Mid cut, dead.
One because we...
Top blue.
Wait, Steph.
Yep.
I'm watching the mid cut wrap. I'm gonna watch the mid cut wrap.
Boat. Two child
both
playing
weak.
heady. 2 child playing heady.
Yeah, I need help on plane. 2 there plane.
Yeah, they're pushing up P5. They're pushing up P5 here.
And again, it is not going the way of the side of DINC Oblivion as Omnia looks to add more pressure into it, trying to score another one. They do, however, fall as teammates shooting at each other there. Cambam taking some shots in. And again, not going your way as Shady Steph does push on out. Kills not falling for you. You need to find more of these. A team kill does come in for Shady Steph, and this is the proverbial nail in the coffin. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, the time not going to be there, and if they can get this score in, it's even worse for their side, as it does look to be happening, and it's going to be able to get done. It is a 4-1 start. The 4-1 finish here for the side of Omnia is not what you want to see. That proverbial nail has been driven into the coffin there, ladies and gentlemen, as it is mathematically impossible for them to get any of these scores in, and we will be headed into a map number 4 for the hard point. Did look a little bit shaky here from the side of Omnia. Need to bring themselves back alive maybe into it. We'll see what happens, but again, they're able to chain 2 maps now together. The S&D and the Overload. Realistically, if we do go to that map 5, it's gonna have to be the side of DINC showing dominance as they did in map number 1. And you look at the scoreboards there. Nova 31 and 27, 18 non-traded kills, 32 and 23, 24 non-traded. Just not playing the capture zone very much there, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into a DIN hard point, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what's going to happen here. A 152 to 250 affair is what we saw in the last hard point. But ladies and gentlemen, that was on Scar, so we do get to see a different map. And as well, remember, the side of Omnia started off very, very slow, but their guns look to be hot. They look to be trying to come back into it. Can they get a win here in map number 4, or will we be headed map number 5? DINC Oblivion needing to bring themselves back into it, where it could get, a little bit unfortunate here, as, the side of Omnia have not won a map on the season so far, and they're able to chain 2 onto you guys right now. This could get out of hand. We'll see what happens when we come back for the break. It is going to be DIN hardpoint again. We'll see you when we head into that map. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Potential for a map number 5 on the cards here. It is going to be tied up. It's not going to be tied up. It's going to be 2-1 here for the side of Omnia. As we do hop into this first initial point, they are going to be able to get on the point first. And it is going to be trade-out kills coming back and forth. Glow Stick still holding this time down, looking for these angles on the players. But they do have the worst side of things. Because again, there's more headies to play with, ladies and gentlemen, on that other side. As kills still go their way, though. The contest comes back in. Cerberus able to get one, but the trade-out's there again. Rotations to B2 needing to be happening if you're the side of Omnia. They are not getting the kill. Shady Steph with the double up. Perk with another one on the kill feed. And this is where things can get hairy. Like I said, again, for the side of Omnia, you did not have a great start, but you're starting off a lot faster than what you started in the last one. The side of DINC is going to be spawning out, and I do not believe they're going to be reading this, as they do not read the spawn. They do not read what's going on, and it's going to be Omnia that break on through with another 3 dead, and it's going to be Cam holding this back spawn, just not allowing them to get on through. The Couch's Chow going to be the first one up, and Josa able to connect onto one. Can't get the second one, but his teammates are here for the potential of trades, as it is a lot of time still left to play here on P2, and it is going to go the way of back to Omnia here for the kills, and Josa able to connect onto 3, as that is a huge one for him, looking like a great SMG on the map right now for this side. 8-4 start. Glow stick not having a great one, but both SMGs being dominant into the map play so far. 8-4 from Joza. Nova 6-3. We'll see what their trade outs can happen here as we head into the rotation 4P3. They're going to take the lead here on this one as well. The time is going to get connected from mid. Again, the kills coming on through. Nova and Joza can't get the kills to Glow. Glow stick on the outer side, able to get 2. Looking for the third one on this as well. Nade kill coming on through. Cam Bam able to get 1. Can he turn and burn? But his teammates are there for the trade again. And it goes back to Omnia. This is just a back and forth map so far on the first rotation of Hills. Everyone banging out everything here. And just, it's not going either team's way. As I say that, though, this is where the side of Omnia could potentially take a little bit more of this lead away from the side of DINC Oblivion. With about 15 seconds left to play, we head into the rotations 4P4. You can see the fight coming down already. It's going to be Perk 30 on this outer side, looking for another fight, as it is going to be only 1 second left up on Hill. Cam Bam looking for these initial chows onto P4 side, as Perk does get on to Hill time. That's going to be a 2 dead on both sides. Again, Nova able to collect onto 1. Joza actually able to connect onto 2. And so far, so good. Joza having a great start here. As another one does get dropped, though, for the side of Omnia. We head into rotations again, and it does favor the side of DINC Oblivion. Back and forth into the kill feed. Cam Bam on the outer side. Looking to try to find at least 1 kill here. Does spot out 1. Can't get the second one to go as Shady connects back onto it. But we head back to P1. Pretty much tied here. It's going to be about 10 seconds that favor the side of DINC Oblivion. You can already see Shady making a huge rat play. And Cam just did not see him pass him like a ship in the night. He's going to be up top, broken window. He spots the player on Hill time, able to connect onto it. Perk able to get on another one as well. Cam makes a rap of his own, looking for Cerberus as he does find 1. Actually, I do believe that was sneaky there, as it is going to be Perk that drops onto point. Cerberus on point of his own, looking to try to find some of these chows. Does get 1. Can he get any more? And the team is going to be chowing out. Cerb able to get 2. Now only 1 left up onto the hill, and it's going to go the way back in favor of the side of DINC Oblivion. We'll see what can continue to happen. Perk 30, 16-8. He slowed down in the later half of the last map as well. Started off very fast, but slowed back down. We'll see what can happen here for him, as it is going to be initial time going back and forth. We head back onto the hill for Omnia. They do commit on a little bit of this back time. We're going to head into a listen in here with the side of DINC Oblivion as they try to hold this point on the P2 side that they were not able to. We'll see what they can do.
Watch my front, watch my front, watch my front.
2 flank, 2
It's 2
flank,
hanging
all the way in the back. 2 all the way in the back.
Front dead.
If you can stay alive, I'm pinching
Cam
out.
front right now.
2. There you go. Nice.
One more front.
I'll pick up couches.
All spawning in the back. Nova stairs, Nova back stairs.
2 couches. 2 couches.
Nova's super weak on time. Close right when you go in.
Yeah, there's 3 on time, 3 on time.
There's 1 outer, 1 outer.
Look, we got a lead. We need to play for new here.
I'm heading to new right now.
Well, unless they give us 18 seconds here.
And again, a good listening coming in from the side of DINC Oblivion. But now let's head over to the listening for the side of Omnia as they need to break this hill, bring themselves back into it. We'll see what they can do.
One of
those. A bullet dodge. Perk's a bullet.
He's backing up. That's on, I got some. I'm watching our P1.
One shot, Nova. Yeah, I'm watching.
I have a pinch.
Watch the cross.
What? There's one more you. Watch your mid-cut. Shady going mid-cut right now. Shady mid-cut.
Heard you. He's not down.
No,
He's
bro.
dead.
They gotta set up better. There's 2. One mid-cut. That's fine.
No, he's mid-cut. Nice. 4. They're all dead.
Nice. Watch your street. Play back.
There's two mid-cut now.
I have your heady. I'm staring at your heady.
Knee, you're over.
Yeah,
Vicky, they're heady.
One more mid cut. 2 mid
One
cut,
more there, Heady. Or one more there, mid cut.
Yeah, I'm running through.
You guys
green.
Do left side.
Yeah, we
You guys
have to
funny,
slam
yeah.
this new. We have to slam
I'm
you.
behind you, Glow.
And again, the listening coming in very well for Omnia as they've brought themselves back into it. It is Glow Stick on the hill time here first for their side as they open up onto the initial kills, able to get these players wiped out from the backup point. But again, Cerberus there for the trade out, Sneaky there for one as well, but the trade out for themselves comes on through as Cam Bam connects onto two, Chozo with another one, and this is where this side of Omnia can come back alive here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your horses, as this is still not done and dusted. Omnia have looked a lot better on this map and mode. In this one, Team Kill comes on through, but with only about 25 left on the hill time, they need to have at least one more break at this. They can bring themselves back into this one as they get another 2 dead. And it is not going to go their way on the later half of this hill. Cerberus going to have the better spawn here for P2. Connects onto one, but this time just getting weighted out by the side. As Joseph does connect onto Cerberus. Now, Camden onto the front of map. Does not spot out one. Onto Perk 30 does get taken care of. Finally, it is Cam Bam Nova with another one. As it does go again. Cerberus is on this contest spot. Both teams having this spot considerably contested. This P1 time has had a lot of contention onto it, but only one player left up close to the hill. It is going to be Joza. He's had a great game so far, starting off a little bit fast, ended up a little bit slow. It is just going back and forth into the contestation spots. Serb looking to try to find this play. I'd rather contest than give them any more time, as it's going to be 30 left. About 20 left, I guess, but 30 down here pretty much for the side. Make it 40 now for the side of Omnia. 40 plus, as it does look to be rotating back in about the 7-second mark. We can see these guys rotate from the middle. We did see these guys from the side of Omnia completely control the back spawns on this hill last time, as it does look to be happening again. As the front kills are going to happen. One on the side is going to be able to get traded out there. Again, the kills come on through for the side of Omnia as they look to hold down this hill. They've done well here on the P2 side so far, but that's a 3 dead. That's going to get very hairy here in the later half of things. It is going to be the side of Omnia that get wiped out of hill. Side door going to be the Chow. Nothing going their way. So far, so good. As we are looking to go to a map number 5, DINC Oblivion, trying to take us there. As we'll see what happens on the rotations here, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Big Serb on the rotation here onto the next hill. Does get one spot out on the shoulder. But again, Shady Steph not having a great start here into this one. 32 and 19 from Perk right now, as Nova spots out Serb. Can't get anything to go, but 3 dead in the kill feed here for Cam Bam. Is so far so good, as DINC Oblivion look to try to break through the backside of Dojo, and nothing going as Sneaky connects back onto 2. Nova now into the middle of the map, does not read anything, and 3 dead is not what you want to see in the kill feed when there's not a lot of time left to play. Finally, the contest does come on through, but another 2 dead, make it 3 dead here for them. And this will probably take us to a map number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Another 2 dead. Still trying to find some more for both sides. With a lot of time left to play, the contest has to come on through, and it does so. But again, the kills go the way of the side of DINC Oblivion, as the middle map contest does come on through, and that will probably be that, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to a map number 5. As it has been a series so far. Potentially on for the Neslo is the side of Omnia. We'll see if they can do it. Yes, indeed, did not look good from the side of DINC Oblivion. Just the Chow's not really going their way. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Perk 34 and 21. And it's not really a great one on the side of Omnia. Best one, 29 and 27. 31 and 28 from Sneaky as well. As we head into a map number 5, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to Scar S&D, brought to you by Crusader Boys Entertainment there. You see the logo going up. We appreciate you guys, as always, for joining up into the main stage. And we'll see what happens. Map 5 alert. Get on your feet. Get a stretch going, something going, because this has been a good series so far. You know, on for the Neslo is the side of Omnia. We'll see if they can continue to show that prowess. But the hard points have been dominated here by the side of DINC Oblivion. We'll see what can happen here. 6-4 on the first S&D, but this one is a lot different. One of those nights that's just one of those maps that's not really fun to play. The site is going to be hell to get onto. We'll see what happens here in just a couple seconds, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into a map number 5. Will it be the side of Omnia 11 taking it? Or will it be DINC Oblivion taking the map as well? We'll find out here in a couple seconds. We're going to head to a quick break. Oh, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. We're not headed to a break. We're loaded straight on into map number 5. I hope it goes round 11. That's the most entertaining COD. We'll see what happens here as we head on into it. Just loading it up. Let these people get the runoff going. Map number 5, Nate. As it is going to be an interesting one here. About 5 seconds before we get into it. As we head on in, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a little bit of a slow start here from the side of DINC Oblivion. The first nade comes on through and able to connect onto it is Joza. Shady Steph now having bomb, looking for that AR. Perk had an abysmal one. And again, Joza. Actually, glow stick. My bad there. The name's being flip-flopped on the kill card again. Cambam making a play onto this flank player. Now in the 3v2. Bomb still not getting dropped yet. Cerberus trying to find out where these players have went to. Cam looks for the backside of the map. Sniper on Cerberus. They're going to try to find one little inkling of a shoulder. And they're just playing their time perfectly as they do look to rotate towards the B site here. But there is going to be one player that's going to hear all of this information and maybe not know it as well as a rotate comes on through this B bomb site. Nova now has an inkling of an idea. Bomb going to get planted here. And it is not going to get planted, as that is going to be the first round here for the side of Omnia. Nice kill getting picked up here by Cam. We head into the next round, though, ladies and gentlemen. Defensive side being a little bit more of a thing that you want on this map. Donut still on the card for 3 of our players, but we're only 1 round deep. Remember that. We'll look at it at round number 4. Now we head into this next round. The pickoff man gonna try to get on to Perk. Does get the spot out onto the shoulders. So he knows this player could potentially hit this route. Glow stick now looking to try to fry up front. His teammate, however, does fall in Nova. Again, middle of the map chow, not going their way either. And this is just going to be the collapse by the side of DINC Oblivion. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this map can get very interesting here. Shady Steph able to get taken down, but that's going to be about it. Defensive side is very, very strong here. Perk does connect on to 2. The trade out kills do happen for a little bit there until they don't. And it is going to be the side of DINC Oblivion that do take the next round as well. No one on donuts. We got a couple on breadsticks, more than a couple on breadsticks. But like I said, we're still only a couple rounds deep into it, ladies and gentlemen. We need to see that 4th round. We've seen a back and forth so far. Perk 30 gonna be up, going up top red again. Saw him just run into the meat grinder of the last one. The nade kill not going his way. The first kill is going to get picked up by Shady. This man has seen a lot of game 5s, and he's been able to clutch up before. Let's see if he can continue to do so as he spots out another one. Teammates getting traded out. He finally does die. Cambam on for 2. Nova actually on for 2. Down the 2v2. Perk 30 versus Sneaky here. The stun does go out. Nothing connects onto it. Nova now looking to try to make a wrap play into it. As Sneaky does have an inkling of where this player could potentially be at. Perk looking to try to challenge. I do believe Nova has an inkling of an idea of where Perk might be at. I do believe both these players have now been spotted out. And now he has the information down as he spots out one. Can't get it to go. And DINC Oblivion win the first offensive round here. 2-1. Now up for them. I would wait a little bit. If you're gonna get DoorDash, I would wait a little bit. Wait until like round 5. Right? Because it's still anybody's ball game. Both teams are throwing punches like heavyweight boxers. We'll see what we can get from these other sides here as we do head into round number 4, ladies and gentlemen. As we do see kind of some lag maybe going out for Nova. Not having the best of starts here. As it is Glow Stick that's able to connect onto one, and I do believe again, I'm gonna get planted here quickly. Last one down, doesn't even need the bomb plant in. Back and forth, like I said, like heavyweight boxers, tied up at 2s, 4 rounds deep. Like I said, don't order that DoorDash quite yet. Tied up 2-2 here. Headed into round number 5. Only one person on a breadstick. It's going to be Joza. We'll see if he can find anything in this next round. The breadstick cam. Olive Garden, sponsor us. We know you got the greatest breadsticks. Sponsor us for the breadstick cam. We appreciate it as always. We head into the next round. Shady Steph able to connect onto one. This is where Joza needs to go huge for his side. He's been very lackluster in the S&D so far. The spot out does come in, and I do believe Shady able to connect back onto another one as well, as they just have not heard his footsteps because he has that mute field popped. Stun does come in. Bomb going down now in the 4v2 retake for the side of Omnia. Glow Stick and Joza in this one by themselves. Glow Stick. That's Joza. On to one. Stun going out. Nothing connected. Again, this is where we could see Cerberus engage late into this round. The spot out does happen into the bottom. We do look for Cerberus to try to engage something. Shady Steph gets picked up. And again, now Joza left up by himself. Can't get anything to go. Trade outs come on through. Like we say always here, ladies and gentlemen, you get the breadstick cam, and then you get some kills. And Joza able to get some at the end of it there. But Sneaky really able to clutch up the round for his side. And it really was Shady Steph playing that mute field that really helps him out in the later part of that as well. Gets him out of the sight. Bro, it's tied 2-2 right now, bro. What are we talking about, DoorDash? Series has gone the full distance. What are you talking about, DoorDash, right now? Sleazy? 3-2 for the side of DINC Oblivion. Omnia slowing the play down. Got out into the top. Trophy's going to collect onto the nades as well. First blood coming on through. We saw this from round number 1. Black screen. We got some ads coming in. I do apologize there, ladies and gentlemen, if you do get some ads. It's a black screen going on for some of our viewers. I do not know what happened there, ladies and gentlemen, as I do have a black screen as well. Not sure what's going on, but make sure you go to the YouTube. It is on the Crusader Boys YouTube. It will be linked in the channel in just a couple seconds here. We appreciate you guys as always. I do not know what's going on with the black screen, but we're tied at 4-2. If you can still hear me, I don't know if you can. I don't know, man. If you can hear me, I have no idea what's going on. Just hit a refresh. We do have an interesting thing. Go hit that link if you can hear me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Twitch having a problem there. It is a 4-2. And 5-2 now for the side of DINC Oblivion. If you can hear me, chat, I have no idea what's going on with the black screen. Twitch be bugging sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it be. Do apologize as always. You know how Twitch is. But we are 5-2 right now, favoring the side of DINC Oblivion. Omnia needing to have some kind of bounce back here. Let's see what they can find, as it is going to be a 5-2 series so far. 4-4. Make it a 3-4 now for favoring the side of Omnia. They've had bounce backs like this before. We'll see if they can find anything to go their way, as it is going to be the first one coming on through. Again, Plant coming on in. 3 on down for the side of DINC Oblivion, now left up into Serb's hands in the 2v1. Theoretical 3v1 right here for him. As he does spot out another one. Nade kill not going to get connected onto. Serb has had a great start so far, ladies and gentlemen. 7-3, needing to clutch this up. Yes, go get some DoorDash. The Serb can't get it done. Now into the 5-3 scoreline. Still manageable. Five-3 score line here. We'll see if the curse can come on through, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on the YouTube, we do apologize there. More viewers coming over from the Twitch side. We had a black screen problem going on over there. Not sure what's going on. We do appreciate you guys as always. But we head back into this one. Shady Steph going to be the first one up, able to get traded out quickly there. Bomb going to be rotated back to this B site. I do believe maybe some kind of inkling of an idea, though, that this could be going down pretty quick to this B site. You can see already Sneaky all the way through. I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to read this. Bomb going down to this B site. There's going to be one player here. He's going to be able to get it done. It's Bomb down on the site now. Perk 30 and Cerberus left up into this one. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. As Joza spots out Perk. Take some shots into it. Again, the trade outs come on in. Cerberus does get dropped as the trade outs come into fruition, and that will be another round on the board here for Omnia. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is not done and dusted yet. A 5-4 score line. 2 rounds being chained back to back here by the side of Omnia 11. We'll see if they can continue it. It is going to be their offensive side again here. They've been a little bit lackluster in the offensive side, but they've chained 2 rounds together here, ladies and gentlemen, looking to try to bring themselves back into the map and take us to that round 11. Will they be able to do so? As stuns do go out, nothing connects onto it. Trophy system in. 5-4 here. Bam Bam trying to get first blood, does get spotted out. They're not too scared of this site just quite yet. 3 gonna be here. Bomb. Still nothing here for the side of the DINC Oblivion that really has any aggressive features, as it does get a trade out onto Sneaky. And this is going to be an interesting one here as we head into this later half. You see one player going to be in that position to maybe find something to go their way. As Serb up top, looking for any kind of inkling of a play to come up. There's no pressure from the top part of site going to be happening for the side of Omnia. The spot out does happen. Serb able to get one. Getting the trade back into it. This is where we could see something get very mixy. And that's going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. DINC Oblivion, take it all.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, you literally just got fucking carried by your team. You are dog shit. Get the fuck out of here, sir.
Yo, a little bit of beef coming back and forth.
Sneaky. Just like you got carried by me, Sneaky, and everybody else.
Love you, Cam.
Jeez. Love you, Sneaky. You're beautiful.
He said he's getting carried, Cam, but he's 10-5, big dog. How is he getting carried? How is he getting carried in that one? I don't know. But the aggression coming out at the end for both sides. We just wanted to hear what was going on. But ladies and gentlemen, the side of DINC able to take that one. Omnia unfortunately falls a little bit short there in the 5-4 chow. We do have a potential for around 11, but unfortunately it does not go there. They were on for the Neslo as well. Unfortunately, could not get it to go. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into an interview with the side of DINC Oblivion. We'll catch them in the Warner Circle in just a couple seconds here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we head into this post-match interview, we'll see the side of DINC Oblivion take the series in what I called the Donut Bowl here on the main stage, ladies and gentlemen. But first, let's talk to Shady Steph. Man, you had some dominant prowess coming through on the maps, on the hard points, really. They were able to take the second map and the third map, chaining those back together for themselves. But really, talk to me about what you guys work on in that hard point.
Pretty much just my rotating, right? So that's all we gotta do is just rotate, and then the comms, right? We gotta make sure the comms are flowing, not getting too hectic, but just overall just flowing and make sure we're winning on like all ones, rotating on time, just setting this stuff in motion.
Yeah, definitely so. You saw a lot of those plays come in for you guys, the motion that you're talking about. And then talk to me about map number 2. It's very tight, back and forth, and, until it wasn't. They were able to chain 2 rounds together, and that's really what allowed them to hold on to that lead late into the map.
Well, map 2, we were just like, as soon as we got bombed down, like as soon as I got bombed down, I challenged middle, I challenged mid too many times, just solo challenging, trying to get the information. So it just costed us, right? Like if we had bomb down, we should have just planted bomb, like just play the bomb timer. But we got too hectic and we just started spreading out.
Yeah, for sure. And we talk about Overload Scar being a pretty difficult map here. But talk to me about what you think about it so far and what you guys thought were going into that map, because it really did not go the way I expected as well.
So we don't scrim Overload that much, just because of how, by the time we get to all 5 hall point maps, it just gets kind of too late, and we just kind of don't do it. The only thing that Overload is, personally, I enjoyed it. It's just that it's a team-based game, that one. You have to legit play as a team and trying to get map control as much as possible. Without getting that map control, you kind of just it just goes out of nowhere.
Yeah, definitely so. I'm gonna head over to what I think is your team captain here. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong on this, but I do believe your team captain here. And sir, man, talk to me about that map number 5. You're able to drop huge numbers. You're able to, get a little bit of chattering going as well in the final kill cams as well. But talk to me about map number 5. You were able to dominate the whole side. They were almost able to bring it back as well. So talk to me a little bit about it.
So we definitely need to work on our search, but we feel super good on our Scar S&D. That's probably one of our better S&D maps. We tried Raid Out, it didn't quite work, but once we got our setups set and we were able to play for kills and we didn't scam, we were able to pretty much just dominate those rounds.
Definitely so. And man, talk to me about this little part at the end that you're talking to Cam. You got some beef going on here. What is going on, man?
Apparently I'm costing him, so that's why he left our team. So I had to throw a little bit back at him.
Definitely so. I mean, he even said you were getting carried, and I said at the end, man, the guy's 10-4. He's not getting carried. What's going on? He's carrying. And just talk to me a little bit more here about what this team's dynamic is. You have a guy like Perk, you have a guy like Shady, and Sneaky as well, man, being very dominant with the AR, with the SMG. We saw him switch on to both of them as well. Just talk to me about this team. I know we haven't had the greatest of starts to the season so far. We were 0-2 to start off. Now we're 1-2 with a little bit of a better map count coming in as well. So just talk to me about what this team's peak looks like.
So I definitely see this team peak being very high. We got our main AR Sneaky, who's dominant on the AR, and will always be able to hold up that line. And Perk, he's kind of the do-it-all. I mean, really, whatever you ask him to do, he's there. And he's also a S&D superstar. And my SMG duo, Shady, we just play so well off of each other. And now that we got our set team and we have a team that we can see going far, I feel like we have a very high ceiling.
Yeah, definitely so, man. And, last question here. We talked to everyone about this. This is a staple question here on the stream, at least from my side every time. But talk to me a little bit about the league. Anything you want to, call out, any teams you want to call out, anybody you want to call out as well, or anything you want to shout out.
This is only my second season playing in EWG, and I absolutely love it. I love this league. This league is such a phenomenal league to play in. I got a couple buddies that are in different pools. I hope to see them in playoffs. Shout out Gonzo and the other DINC team. But it's definitely, I love this league. This is such a fun league to play in. Yes, we haven't had the best of starts, but we're just vibing right now, and kind of right now that's what we can do, and we can just go up from here.
Yeah, definitely so. And I'll head over to Shady for the same question here to finish off. Anybody you want to call out, shout outs, anybody like that, anything, let me know, Shady.
So I guess I got a big announcement. And this goes for everybody. After season 2 of EWG, I will be retiring from Call of Duty. It's not like me coming back, me stepping back or anything like that. I'm actually full on retiring. I'm gonna be focus on some content creation on the side and something else. Compete in a different game that I have passion for. But right now, this is my last season, and I just want to say I stole that win just like Motion stole OMNIZ's fucking money. Suck it, bitches.
Yikes, chat. Okay, we appreciate it always. Thank you for joining into the interview. Shady getting a little bit crispy.
I got fucking personal.
We got personal a little bit there, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna head into the send-off here in just a couple seconds. We'll see you guys when we come back. We appreciate you as always. Thanks for joining up into the interview.
Yep.
Welcome back, chat. I don't even know what that last part of that interview was. I'm sorry to everyone that is a part of the Omnia org. I did not know that was going to happen. But again, we appreciate you guys as always for joining up into the send-off. And last little bit of information here for both sides. It doesn't go the way of Omnia tonight. You weren't able to win a hard point. You weren't able to win when it mattered the most in the S&D as well. You brought yourself back into the series, and like we talked about here on the desk, this series could have went all 5, and it did go all 5 on almost a Neslo series for the side of Omnia, but there's a lot of stuff to work on still for Omnia. There's a lot of stuff to work on here for the side of DINC Oblivion as well. They need to go back into the lab and look up what they were doing wrong here on the stream. It just, sometimes the plays didn't go the way on both sides, but Overload needs work for the side of DINC Oblivion, and S&D also needing a little bit of work. You were able to win the last one, but the first one did not look good for you guys. Hard point for the side of Omnia, needs that work as well. And it just, like I said, did not go your way, did not get the kills to come through. Ladies and gentlemen, though, big shout outs go to the EWG League for allowing COD players and casters to have the opportunity to do what they love. And as always, you know who I'm about to shout out, my production guy in the back end of things on the main stage as well, being one of the best producers in the online scene. There's only about 2 guys that do it, but he is one of the best. Mind you that, as we do head off into this one, I want to give a big shout out to my producer, Dre, as he goes huge on the visuals and everything you're seeing on map. We appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for joining up into it as well. We'll see what happens in the next main stage. We have one tomorrow night. I'll be duoing it with Clam. We'll see what happens with that one. Another C group matchup. I do believe it's going to be an interesting one as well. Power X Brotherhood versus S2 Gaming. Both teams in the middle of the pack, to lower end of the pack of their pool as well. We'll see what happens. We appreciate you guys as always for joining up, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.